And welcome back, everybody, once again to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. I am TJ the Obscure here with you. We finally managed to kill one of those stupid things, always despawning on us. Still here in the Aether, just checking things out, looking for the final dungeon. Well, I found one now, but I spent maybe half an hour, a little bit more than that, flying around. Oh, great, I've lost it. Nope, there it is. There it is. So we actually kind of did the dungeons backwards. That's the medium difficulty. The Sun Spirit is the hard difficulty, and I think this is the easy difficulty. They're labeled bronze, silver, and gold dungeons, I do believe. And it took me a long time to find it, like I said, but thankfully we have, and we're going to check it out this episode. I don't know how long this episode's going to be, simply because I am sick. Yet again, I feel like I get sick at least once a month. I don't know if we found whatever that is. What is that? This is interesting. The giant hallway. But what are you? Oh, okay. Come back. Come back. You are Gravitite, or gosh dang, I think we lost the other one. Oh well. Oh well. It looks like we probably want to head in that direction. But just in case, let's check out the hallway. I really like these torches. Just like the way that they look. Oh god, it got really quiet all of a sudden. What are you? Just some holes. Just some holes. I don't know if we really care that much about this stuff, but we'll go ahead and grab some more. Why not? Why not? Oh, yes, I ran into one of these guys earlier. The cockatrice, that's how I've always pronounced it. Cockatrice. And they shoot you with poison darts that make you go all crazy. Like, I'm not pressing the directional buttons at this point. It just kind of moves you around randomly. And a lot of the mobs in the Aether are intended to make you fall off, which I think is pretty cool. Also, the Aether 2 is out. It is available. I think they're still developing it, but it's playable from what I understand. Whoa. Is that the piece of gravitite ore that we mined? There's no way that's possible, right? I also want lots of this ice stone stuff. I think I might go well at my base, seeing as how it's kind of sort of snow themed. It looks like this most likely dead ends. But it is nice to see some hostile mobs here. If only the one. But yeah, man, I feel like I get sick way more often. What are you? That's when I saw... Is that another piece of gravitite ore? Is that stuff just falling from the sky? I guess that kind of makes sense. It's gravitite ore. And of course it started with my daughter getting sick, and then I get sick, and my son gets sick, and apparently we walked right by this stuff. And my throat is killing me, which means talking is difficult. But nevertheless, I wanted to get another episode out and maybe finish up the Aether. I guess we're technically finished up, right? You know what I need? I need a quest book. Let's see here. Better questing starter guide. Can we not make that? We can make that. Just takes a stick and a book. I don't think we can make that at this point in time, unfortunately. I would like to check out the quests that are available in the Aether. I haven't really been following the quest book, but I probably should be doing that. Okay, I vaguely remember this stuff. We can't... Oh, we can break the blocks. I thought the blocks were unbreakable in here. Oh, gosh. Okay. What was that? Are these traps? That's what I assumed. Or did this guy shoot something at me? I think they're called sliders? Oh. Sentry. Yeah, sure. That's such a cool mob. They like blend in with the... Oh man, they're explosive though. They blend them with the blocks. That's so freaking awesome. Oh man. The sliders, the main boss, I think you can only kill with tools, but I wonder if our hammer counts as a tool or not. More mimics. Oh, did he just stole my weapon? Gosh dang it, guy. Stop doing that. Really annoying. And you're dead. Easy enough, easy enough. Let's keep it moving. Another mimic. In other news, a new Fallout game has been announced. Fallout Vault 76, I want to say, is the name of it. Not a lot of details out. They released a teaser trailer. We already have one of those, I do believe. I played Fallout 4 on my channel a while back, not too long after it was first released. I never did finish that series. And I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, it's a long game for one thing. But, I guess I kind of got bored with it. I was not, perhaps I need to attack it. I guess we have to use a pickaxe then. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I was not really a big fan of the building mechanic in it. I mean, it was cool to see that, but I felt like it was really kind of clunky and often difficult to... Oh, man. Oh, and he blocked off the doorway, too. Really not too bad. Not too difficult, this guy. We can jump over him, even. And just seems to have a knockback attack. Does he start moving faster? That would be my guess. Can we just keep going around in a circle and attacking him like a soap? And I also was... I don't know. It seems like the game has become much more kind of linear, I guess you could say. Fewer options for the player. The quest lines have fewer options as far as what you can do. Dialogue options always lead to the same outcome. And for me, that was something that was really appealing about earlier Fallout was, you know, you really could play the game kind of however you wanted to and could get lots of different outcomes and play lots of different kinds of characters. I liked New Vegas. And I liked Fallout 3, and you know, Fallout 4 is still an amazing game, but I guess I just kind of got bored with it. So I don't know how much this new game is going to appeal to me. I think the basic consensus at this point is that Vault 76 is one of the control vaults. And the control vaults were actually intended, you know, they weren't used for experiments like a lot of the vaults. Instead, they were actually used to house people in the case of nuclear war, and they were supposed to serve as kind of a lifeline for humanity. Golden gummy something or other. Agility cape, we might want to use that. Hammer of Notch, that's pretty cool. And a flaming sword. Excuse me, we don't need that, I don't think. Let's use our Book of Lore. A sour-tasting gummy. It can be found in random chests in bronze and silver dungeons. It heals the player to max health. Very useful for boss fights. Yeah, definitely want that. Flaming sword. An ancient sword which flames its foes to a burning crisp. It almost hurts to touch. Using this on animals can make them drop cooked meat. Okay, so it's just basically a fire aspect sword. Nothing special there. A mighty hammer which shoots heavy projectiles at mobs. It's said that Notch actually held this hammer. Oh, that kind of sucks that they both have the -2 attack speed. Oops. That's cool, although, wow, that cooldown is long. That seemed to do a bit of durability damage there. We'll have to test that out, I suppose. It's definitely not as good as my hammer. What else did we get? We got the agility cape, a slightly rare cape. It can be found in bronze and silver dungeons. That makes the wearer's legs stronger, therefore they can walk up blocks instantly. I guess we don't really need that since we have steps already. Still cool nonetheless. Water bucket on the bar. I really don't like homing. I need to get rid of that and get a new bow. But I guess that's it for this dungeon. You guys freak me out, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Whew, okay, so yeah, it's supposed to be like 25 years, I think, after the after a nuclear war, so it's very early on. It may serve as a kind of prologue, I guess. What is that? That's another overworld dungeon there. But I'm definitely excited about the game. And I don't know when it's going to be released. I'm sure it's still a ways away. I think more details will be released on June 10th. But I've thought about bringing back my Fallout 4 series, especially maybe with some mobs, with some mods. Although I've never done any kind of modded Fallout or Skyrim or anything like that, so it would definitely be a learning experience for me. Alright, I guess it's time to leave the Aether for now. Let's get out of here. Another game that was, I think it was released recently, or re-released, I guess I should say, is remastered Dark Souls, the original, which I've never played. I've only played Dark Souls 3. I've beaten it a few times now. That's another game that I started on my channel and never finished. That's one that I could potentially see myself going back to, or just play the remastered version of number 1. It's definitely a possibility. We definitely do not need you. Oh, let's put up all that stuff. I actually am kind of curious about trying one of these guys out. It seems like my little anvil pet will repair the Hammer of Notch. It does not seem to repair the dragon armor, though, or any of the mega loot armor. I was going to... Gosh, I don't even know where I would find my quest book. But I guess I can just make a new one. It may actually be over here. Yes, yes indeed. I actually remember things. Quests. Aether, that is not updated. I think there's a way to update quests or something like that. Refresh quests. Console command / okay, I'm gonna try that right now. Well, it said refreshing stuff. I don't know if it's actually done that or not, though. Portable crafter. Next up is sleeping bag. We have Lost in the Betweenlands. How to get there. We have interdimensional adventures. Iron gold dimensional door. Unstable dimensional door. We have hunting dimension. And cavern. Oh, that's right. I got a random update on this. I forget what I was breaking something. I think it was mossy cobble, and I'm pretty sure the cavern portals you make with mossy cobble. That's for grinding various things. I wonder, and what is the Twilight Zone? I wish those were available to us. I guess it might make sense to try to get to the Betweenlands at this point. Getting to the Betweenlands is not the simplest task. It is recommended that you have higher level gear. You definitely have that. In order to obtain the item needed to create the portal, first you have to search in the overworld for a swampland type biome. Okay, so we've already found one of these. Take out the druids. You should kill enough druids to obtain at least 4 swamp talisman pieces. Afterwards, it is advised to break the dark druid spawner that lies below the altar. From there, right-click the altar and place the 4 pieces in each of the corner slots. The altar will then play a special animation and combine the fragments to create the Swamp Talisman. The key to creating this Betweenlands portal. After that, simply right-click the altar again and claim the talisman from the middle slot. From there, it's very simple. Place any type of sapling in a flat and relatively wide area and right-click the sapling with the Swamp Talisman. Okay, well that sounds easy enough. I think we have some saplings here. Let's go ahead and grab a sapling. The Druid Circle or whatever is over here. Still don't know what the heck that does. I don't think I've been to this building either. Hello? Anybody home? Creepy noises. Creepy noises. Oh, this may just be another roguelike dungeon. From the looks of it. Or no, maybe not. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. What are you, thing? I would like to know what you are. Yes, you are just another roguelike dungeon. Alright, well let's get out of here. And I need to find that Druid Circle. This biome looks pretty cool over here, I must say. In fact, I even thought about building up on these cliffs. But for now, there it is. Alright, so when we get close, we should encounter some of these druids, and then it's a matter of killing them. I like the blocks, too. We may have to steal some of the blocks. Oh, he teleported? Oh, gosh. Okay, are you dangerous at all, guy? He's doing some levitation, teleportation. Doesn't seem to do very much damage. Let me just hit you with our bow, maybe. Alright, there's one of the talisman pieces, and we need 4 of those. Oh, he's a ninja sprint alchemist. Very cool. Did he just throw an explosive potion at me? Gosh dang it, guys, stop. Stop. Swamp talisman piece. Ooh, man, look at them getting all fancy. Oh, I couldn't tell if that was a new one or what. You guys are pretty creepy. I really like the teleportation, too. Armor is definitely getting kind of low. I mean, homing in some situations seems useful, but it will often just target the nearest mob. So, like, it may randomly target that bat down there, too. Go ahead and kill you. And dragon chestplate has leveled up, as has the dragon helmet. I assume, do we have all 4 of the pieces? Swamp talisman piece. We have 3 of the 4 pieces, I think. So we still need 1 more. Let's try out this hammer of notch, shall we? Okay. No more seem to be spawning. There we go. That did very little damage from the looks of it. Oh gosh, guy, you scared me. But I've heard, to return to my earlier thought, I've heard that Dark Souls 2, I think, is the hardest one. There may be some disagreement on that. Whoa, whoa! That's interesting. Do we have all... I think we have all 4 pieces now? Yes. Oh, okay. He's a gas dude. Let's try our bet, and he's also doing crazy teleportation things. Where are the spawners exactly? This is protected by something. Didn't I have... There we go, all 4. I think the animation is starting. This is pretty cool. I like this. Fancy, fancy stuff. And then we just right click and we get that guy. Let's get away from here and actually let's go back to our base and set up the portal near our other ones. How are we looking here anyways? 237. Yeah, I had to use a lot of it flying around and whatnot. Let's just put it right there. Swamp Talisman. Not enough space for the portal. Okay, well, what about right here then? Picky game. Really? It must be a gigantic portal. What about right here? I would hope so. Right? And Talisman. What in the heck? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. In flat and relatively wide area, get rid of the tall grass too. Oh, it's a portal tree. Interesting. I'm tempted to just make it like on top of the tree. Is that a possibility? I guess we'll need some dirt though, won't we? Dirt down, sapling down, and whoa. Okay. Interesting. Am I like stuck in here now? Or can okay, I can go through. Hey, that actually, I mean, we'll have to we'll have to build into it, but that kind of works because this was going to be my portal tower, so. But so far, this is pretty intriguing, I must say. I think I've been up here to get this chest, haven't I? You get, like, blaze that spawn up here. It's kind of odd. Or maybe I haven't been up here. Take the cobble. Thank you very much. Oops. Okay, well, there's water. Let's just float on over here. Oh, you better not light my tree on fire, guy. I don't even know if it can be lit on fire. Should we go in? Just to get a little sneak peek? I suppose. I probably need to repair my armor eventually, but... Ooh, I like this entrance. Very cool. Wilderness. I know absolutely nothing about this mod. What is that down there? Isn't that supposed to be my armor toughness? Why did it turn into that? That's rotten food. Oh, really? Oh gosh. Okay, that's not good. This seems, intriguing to say the least. And I hear things. Oh, what are you? Whatever he is, he's coming after me. Can we fly up here, please? Swamp hag. Making some creepy noises. I wonder... where do we get food, exactly? I seem to be attacking really slowly here. Not really sure what's happening at the moment. And there appear to be lots of these guys. What is he attacking me with? What is that supposed to be exactly? I gotta keep an eye on my armor just in case things get a little too low. And you move really slow on the terrain. I feel like they're dropping lots of stuff, but I'm not picking up anything. Slimy bone. What do we use that for? We can make standard ration. We can make a swamp talisman. Bone blocks. We can make a bone sword, bone shovel. Okay, so it's to craft tools, shield, armor. Yeah, it seems like on some blocks you can't jump. Fallen leaves, maybe? Mud. Oh, it's the mud. It's kind of like soul sand, but even worse than soul sand. Oh, the sky looks interesting. Oh, we're in the water. We're in the water. Kind of firefly. I need to know what to eat, though. Are you the thing that was attacking me? What is attacking me? There's nettle right there, I guess. Firefly. That kind of worked. What is Mr. Flyerfly? What is Mr. Flyfly drop? Mushrooms. I guess these might be edible, right? Nettle soup, flathead mushroom, olive oil. Interesting. Compost. Okay. We should probably mark our portal. Pitcher plant. More fireflies. So far, this seems rather intriguing. And it looks like this might be some kind of structure. No, just a empty log. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to look into the What are you? What are you? You're a frog. Look into the mod to see what exactly we should be going after. Does he drop like frog legs? Yeah, he does. Well, what do you know? We can always look at the quest book as well. Go back. Weedwood rowboat. Ball of sap. Weeping blue petal. Dual sulfur furnace. And a weedwood bow. Okay. Well, we'll start getting into that stuff next episode. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today, you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.